so this resolution is just will help us and help the public be aware of the emergency that we're in. By declaring this an emergency, you are acknowledging that this current crisis that we're in is an emergency and we need to act now.
Right.
Just recently, the city of Miami Beach declared a climate emergency, and this was right. So
I think they shared their legislation with us. They sent it over, so it goes to our clerk, and then our clerk sends it up to all of us. So we saw that.
Right. So yeah, I'm Nicholas, by the way. It was wonderful talking to you. And this is Sammy.
Hi.
She has some words as well.
Hi. Yeah, we also are doing. We have some stuff that we're working on with the water keepers on water quality.
There really is no government acting at the speed that we need currently.
No,
Emissions are still rising. Development is still going on. Carbon-intensive infrastructure is still continuing to be, especially in a sinking city that we're in. We need to put a halt to this, put a halt to biodiversity loss. And so this is
sorry, my voice is kind of gone because we were just chanting outside. But I've lived in Coral Gables my whole life. I was born and raised here. I've lived in the same house since I was born, right on Granada. And I'm just in love with the city. Like, I just love the tree-lined streets, and I've always captured it as like such an environmental city. Like, I'm always surrounded by nature at all times. Like, even Venetian Pool is fresh water. So I really think declaring climate emergency is the first step. I don't want to lose this city. It's just so deep in my heart, and I think declaring climate emergency truly would be the first step to keeping our city safe.
Well, and I agree with you, and I think the city, the administration, and the elected officials in this city agree with you also.
That's great.
We see the same things. I said that's why the value and the importance of our community, the things we do with our fleets, our vehicles, is to move toward electric vehicles and away from fossil fuels to try and deal with the trash issues and how we dispose of waste, and a number of issues with our waterways and flooding and maintaining our water quality within the city also, and the preservation of our aquifer. There will be a program to collect all hazardous waste, paint and whatever. So all of the notices have gone out around the city, so there's the appropriate places that will collect hazardous waste. Anything with a plug, so any electric, any piece of electric appliance of any sort, whether it be a hairdryer or a toaster oven or anything that you would plug in. Batteries, all batteries. We used to encourage people to you can't throw your batteries. You should throw your batteries in the garbage. Save your batteries, and when we have the collection programs, bring your bag of batteries, and it will be not this weekend, but next weekend here at City Hall and over into the parking lot of the Methodist Church.
It's great
that we do on a regular basis.
An influence, like at Coral Gables City, which is a beautiful city, you could go and then prove Miami-Dade, and then you could expand, show Broward and show other places. And then maybe you could show Tallahassee. This is why we're here, because we think Coral Gables is a great city. And you could show, like if you start this, you could go and expand and show other people. That's
Right.
our only goal.
But I think what I'm trying to help you understand is how much we have done, we currently do, and what we intend to do in the future. I mean, we can build our public safety, we can build our buildings and our municipal buildings and utilize solar power.
Commissioner Keon, those are all important things, but I don't think there's a sense of urgency when I hear you talking about these things, because we need to change the direction that we're moving right now. And all these little things will help, but until we actually realize that there's too much carbon dioxide in the world, and we have to get rid of the fossil fuel dependency we have. It's an addiction. We have to admit this is an addiction. We're addicted to oil, and it's not going to be easy to make the transition. I'm with the Sierra Club. We met with you a month ago, and we have a Ready for 100 program. It's a way to declare how important this is for this city. South Miami's already done it. There's 139 cities in the United States that have made the Ready for 100 commitment, and that would be a statement that Coral Gables is making to transition from fossil fuel generated energy, which is what Florida Power and Light creates, to solar or anything else that's 100% clean renewable. And so, we have resolutions available. We're more than willing to work with the commissioners efforts to get this moving. But what these young folks are telling us is this is their future. And there's a sense of urgency that they need to hear. And it's not about recycling batteries, although this is important. This is about moving the needle. We got to move the needle.
Right, but what I'm saying to you is, as a municipality, we are doing the things that we can do as a municipality, that we have control over, that we can move.
But
We can move. Now,
we as a city,
and I would also like to tell you that I would like them to stop the destruction of the Amazon. I would like to tell you that I would like them to reduce the amount of land that they're using for cattle ranches. We know that we need that canopy. There are a lot of things that I would like to tell you that the farmers in India, I would like to stop them from burning their crops. Like, these are the big things that are creating the carbon print in this world that we live in. As much as I would like to do those things, I'm not in a position to do those things. So we can do, as locally elected officials, we will do. And if every elected official at every level would do what they can do to stop it, then they will do it.
Right, I agree.
Good job, Nicholas. Good job.